Not a great picture painted of the situation at the University of Nairobi. Well, right now, let's go to our city center studio where we're joined by Babu Owino. He is the chairman of the Students' Organization of Nairobi University. Thank you for joining us this evening. Now, I'm going to start off with this tweet that says, "My message to Babu is very clear. He knows the killers of Omondi and Yusuf. He must produce them." This is Robert Alai tweeting this afternoon. What is your response to that?
Hello. Hello, are you getting me?
Yes, we can hear you. Did you hear my question, Babu?
Just repeat it.
All right. So I was referring to a tweet from Robert Alai earlier today, and he says, "My message to Babu is very clear. He knows the killers of Omondi and Yusuf, and he must produce them," referring to that incident on Saturday where 2 students were killed at the university. So my question is, what is your response to that?
Actually, I'm so saddened by the fact that a headless chicken like Robert Alai, a person who doesn't even know the 4 corners of a lecture hall, can comment about the issues at the University of Nairobi. If Robert Alai knows anything about this issue of insecurity, about the issue of the deaths, then he should record statement to the CID. Just making allegations, celebrating over the deaths of a comrade, that is not good. It is not good in the public domain.
All
we
right,
know the parents who've suffered this. We know the family members who've suffered this, and we are planning to give our comrades a peaceful and a proper send-off.
Okay, I was asking you to comment about the character of that, the content of that tweet, not necessarily the character of the tweeter. But what was your relation to those 2 men who were actually lynched on Saturday?
As a chairman, let me ask you one simple thing. The event occurred at 3 a.m. in the morning. What did you expect me to do at 3 a.m. in the morning? I was sleeping. Probably you were also sleeping.
No,
Whatever happened, I got information, which is not the primary information, but I got information from people who were there at the scene of the crime. Then the way they explained it, it was explained that these students were attacked by fellow students.
Did you know the students at all? Did you know the students?
We've not been given the names up to now. There are security officers who are present, and I need the journalists to do their investigation. I need the police to do their investigation, to inquire this from the security officers at the university. Let them also inquire from the students who are present at the scene of the crime. Personally, I'm still collecting my information from the ground to ensure that whatever thing that happened to our comrades, it doesn't happen again, because our comrades had the right channel to follow. If a student does a mistake, the proper thing should be followed. I believe in the rule of the law, not the law of the jungle.
Okay, and it's great that you say that you believe in the rule of the law. I'll just refer to a letter that you wrote to the president recently, and you are actually requesting permission to burn down abortion clinics. Is that within the rule of the law?
Actually, it's ban of BAN. That was a
So
typo.
that was a typo?
Yes.
Okay, good to know. But let's discuss this wider issue of violence, especially within the university. Now, one of the interesting things is that when your name is Googled, the related searches actually show AK-47, Babu Owino gun, and we've come to associate violence very much with the University of Nairobi students. What is going wrong?
The issue of the AK-47, I told you that's a Photoshop. And actually, there's too much going down in the University of Nairobi. The issue of insecurity is a deep thing. Recently, we had Garissa killings. Now it is the University of Nairobi. As the president of the Kenya University Students' Organization, another thing is going to happen to another university. We should go down to the root cause of these problems. We have serious insecurity issues at the universities, not only the University of Nairobi.
Have you reported these before?
We have reported several issues with the security, with the police, and they are aware. And we are requesting, very soon I'm meeting the Inspector General of Police, I'm meeting the Cabinet Secretary in charge of security to liaise with the students so that the issue of insecurity at the university is a thing of the past. The university administration is seriously warned on this. They should take care of these students. As Babu Owino, I cannot know which student is doing what at which specific time, not unless I'm given the machinery to do so by the government. Then I can ensure and I can even tell you which student is sleeping with which other student in which hostel. That I can tell clearly. Right now, I'm also planning to meet the president to ensure that the vice chancellor who is not working in any university is sacked with an immediate effect, because comrades came from various backgrounds, from the villages, from the slums, to ensure that their living standards at the university is proper, to ensure that the education that they came to pursue at the university, they get the best of the best. Believe you me, the parents send us to the university. We are passing so many counties to reach Nairobi County and other universities, only to go back in a coffin. That is unacceptable. The university administration must be liable for this issue of security of the comrades.
All right, you've talked about the university administration, but surely you as a student leader have a part to play. On our Big Q tonight, we're asking whether people think that you as student leaders have done enough to fight the issue of crime at universities. So I'll throw that question to you. Have you done enough?
We are really trying. We've been communicating with the authority. The government should come in this. Just listen, the other day about the Garissa killings, there was a student that was radicalized who joined Al-Shabaab. There are various students also who joined ISIS, and we know about that, the students who disappeared. We are requesting the government to come down and talk to the students about this thing. It is not only the issue of petty crimes, but there are serious other crimes.
That wasn't my question, though. I asked you, I'm just trying to understand from your perspective, have you done enough to tackle these issues at the university before you throw the ball to administration and police?
Security issue is an ongoing issue. It is something that should be done on a daily basis, should be taken care of on a daily basis. So we've been trying to engage the university administration to tell them what to do. We've tried to engage the government to tell them what to do. Now they should come down and liaise with the students and try together with the student leaders to solve this issue of insecurity in the university. The other day a student was trying to commit abortion in the university. What's that? Seriously, something has to be done about this.
So for your part, what have you done? Can you give me 1, 2, 3 things that you as a student leader have done to ensure that this situation does not remain the way it is?
At the University of Nairobi, we've been talking to our students on the importance of security, just the way our president said that security starts with us. Actually, we've been talking with the students on the disadvantages, the merits of even radicalization of fellow students and Kenyans. As Babu Owino, we've also ensured that the security lights within the university compound are ensured when the administration refused at a point to give us a patrol car. Right now, at the University of Nairobi, there is a patrol car, but that is not enough. More has to be done. We've written to the government through letters we've communicated to ensure that there are at least police posts in every campus so that the issue of insecurity can be curbed. And these policemen, we said, should be friendly to the comrades. This will help solve the issues of insecurity at the university.
All right. But you still maintain that there are no gangs at the university in spite of this security situation that you're talking about?
As Babu Owino, I told you clearly that I'm a chairman of the good and the allegedly bad students. I'm a chairman of the comrades, elected by the comrades.
Are there gangs at the University of Nairobi?
Just listen. So many things happen at the University of Nairobi, ranging from at the University of Nairobi and other universities, ranging from radicalization to issues of petty theft, now murder. Look at everything that is happening. All this should be taken care of, just like universities are a true reflection of the outside society. Because as Babu Owino, I'm not responsible for any comrade's conduct. These comrades, they are mature comrades who knows to do the right thing at the right time.
All right, and maybe that's where the issue is. You're not responsible for their actions. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us this evening. Good to have you joining us and getting your 2 cents. That was Babu Owino, Chairman of the Students' Organization of Nairobi University. Remember to continue to give us your thoughts on that debate. Our hashtag is Campus Crime, and we're asking whether you think that student leaders are doing enough to fight crime on campus.